My grandmother came from Mexico to the U.S. before I was born. She was a matriarch and she threw all of the parties. And my godmother was a Spanish and Latin teacher. So, growing up, I was always around Spanish, and I spoke it fluently until I was 7. You see, my grandmother died when I was 7. The party stopped and I was sad for quite some time. I didn't want to speak as much Spanish anymore. Then, before I knew it, I didn't want to speak Spanish at all. The kids in my class, they always made fun of Luis. They made fun of his Mexican accent. There were these 3 white boys, Michael, Grant, and Stephen. They would mock him and call him names. The more I watched them make fun of Luis, the less I wanted to speak Spanish. If they made fun of someone for an accent, how much worse would it be if I said a full phrase in Spanish? I didn't want to think about it. So, as a child, I learned to become ashamed of being bilingual. I learned to suppress my Mexicanness. I didn't want to be an outcast and I didn't want to be made fun of. So, I stopped speaking Spanish. Luckily, the boys in my class didn't know my ethnicity. They thought I was too ambiguous looking for them to guess. And actually, they didn't know anything about me. All they knew was that I was good at sports. So, I became the athletic girl, and that became my identity. But for Luis, he never had a choice. His ethnicity was slapped on his skin like some masa on a corn husk making tamales. His culture and his race became his identity because of the way he was perceived by his peers, Mexican. But my identity revolved around sports. As long as I was winning medals, nobody cared what race I was. At 10 years old, my identity